Let us now focus on our objective B. I hope you have successfully installed your C++ compiler. Now I want us to understand inbuilt and user-defined functions. To be able to understand this objective, we need to define a function, define an inbuilt function, define a user-defined function, and also show an example. Let's start with a function. A function is a group of statements that is executed when it is called from some point of the program. Using functions, we can structure our programs in a more modular way. Define inbuilt functions. Inbuilt functions, on the other hand, are not defined or declared within the program code. Rather, they can only be invoked and appropriate library file included. Now let us focus on user-defined functions. So a user-defined function must both be declared or defined and then invoked within the same program code. Let us now look at examples of an inbuilt a C++ program that uses inbuilt function and a C++ program that uses user-defined function. As you can see this program has two header files, iostream.h and math.h. These library files helps the function within the main program to function. The IO stream is the source of the cout and cin functions. Without the IO stream, cout and cin functions cannot work. However, you can also see we have another function here, sqrt. This is the function for getting the square root of a number. For this function to work, we need to add the math.h library file so that it can make the sqrt function to work. This program receives a number of type double, returns the square root of the number, and displays it, as you can see on the result screen here. Now, this is an example of a user-defined function. As you can see, we only have the iostream.h, which should ideally always be there to assist with the standard functions to work. As you can see, we have a function here, addition, that receives two arguments, 8 and 5. For this function to work, we have defined a function. This is what we call function definition or function declaration. We give it the name addition, and it has two parameter passing of integer type a and b, which are added and returned to be stored in Z. Therefore, if you would execute this program, it would actually add 8 and 5 to get 13.